Hi, welcome to Big Daddy Bakes. I'm Big Daddy, and today we're going to be making Japanese-style milk bread. It's a very soft and pillowy bread, and it has a lovely taste to it. I think you're really going to enjoy making this one. So, let's get to it. I'll show you how to do it. For this recipe, you will need 600 grams of bread flour, 432 grams of milk, 30 grams of sugar, 24 grams of butter, 12 grams of sea salt, and 9 grams of active dry yeast. And I am using active dry yeast in this recipe, and that equals about 1 package. So for this recipe, everything is measured. You can do it cup-wise, but this just works. So I would say for this particular recipe, weigh all your ingredients. So in the bowl of my stand mixer, I've put the yeast, the sugar, and the milk, and I've whisked it up. I'm going to wait about 10 minutes, and we should see that the yeast has plumped up and is frothy on top. I'll be back in 10. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and I can see that the yeast has bloomed. It's difficult to see it, but you can definitely tell it's there. So now I'm just going to add the flour. And the salt. And I'm going to let this mix together with the dough hook until it all comes together into a ball. Put that in. Just on low. This will take just a couple of minutes. I'm going to let this knead. It's come together. I'm going to let it knead just a little bit more. While that's mixing, I'm going to take my butter and just add it in a few pieces at a time. The butter's been softened, so it should mix into the dough. Alright, just repositioned it so it would do what it needs to do. Now, this is going to have to knead for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to put it on medium in just a moment, and we're going to let it do, and then I'll do a window pane test to see if it's where we need it to be. Okay, we have a window pane there. I can see my finger from the other side. See how thin it stretches? That's what we're looking for. When the dough gets to that stage, then I'm just going to turn it into a ball. It's very elastic, very soft, lovely ball of dough. I'm going to put it into a bowl, and I'm going to let it rise for about an hour till it's double in bulk. Okay, so our dough has doubled in volume. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to punch it all down. I'm going to stretch it out. And what I want to do is make it into 6 pieces. Roughly equal size. And then I'm going to roll these into a tight little ball. I'm going to take a little bit off of this one, because this one got a little small. Off of that one. Alright, that's better. You can weigh them. I probably should, but I didn't. Kind of get them equal. Your loaves will be prettier if you do. And the last one. Alright. Now, I'm going to let these sit here for about 15 more minutes, let them rest, and then I'll roll them out. Okay, my dough has rested, and I am going to roll out these pieces of dough. Got my pin here. I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to roll it into an oval. Then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to fold in that side and that side, and then I'm going to roll it up, jelly roll style. Then I'm going to pinch it off. And then I'm going to put that into the pan. And I'm going to do the rest of these. Alright, so I'm going to put these in my pan, same side down. I'm going to let them rise for probably 45 minutes to an hour till they're just to the top of the pan. At this point, you're going to want to make sure that your oven has been preheated to 350, and as soon as the rising's over, go ahead and put the bread in the oven. It will need to bake for 30 to 35 minutes until golden brown. Okay, our rolls are out, our bread is out of the oven. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna tip them out and let them cool. It will probably take about an hour for them to cool, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like from the inside. Here's our milk bread after it has come out of the oven and it's cooled. It's very lovely. Has a soft inside. Pillowy. You can see it's very airy. Thank you so much for joining me on Big Daddy Bakes. I hope that if you like what we do here on the channel, you'll subscribe and like, and also tell a friend. Thank you so much.